Want to improve your drawing instantly? Within this video, I'm showing you 3 essential pencil or pen grips, when to use them, their benefits and drawbacks, perfect for any skill level. Let's get straight into it. The Overhand Grip. The grip I use all the time is the Overhand Grip. Hold your pencil or pen across your fingers, resting it on the side of your hand. Your movement should come from your shoulder and elbow, using your entire arm, not just your wrist. Don't hold it like this. That's the writing grip, which we'll come to later. The Overhand Grip gives you fluid, dynamic strokes, perfect for sketching, shading, and drawing on an easel or upright surface. I use this grip constantly for portraits, landscapes, and larger drawings. It lets you cover areas quickly and controls angles easily, and for sketching initial lines and building the foundations of your drawing. Work with the side of your pencil for smoother tones. You'll need a bit of practice to control fine detail, especially if you're used to using the writing grip, which we'll get to in just a second. You can use this grip with both pencil and pen. Just adjust the pressure and angle slightly. It's ideal for portraits, figure drawing, and anything where gesture and flow matter. Drop me a comment below if you're unsure about this grip or want help improving yours. I'll love to hear from you. The writing grip. The writing grip is probably the one you're already using. Hold the pencil like you're writing between thumb and index finger, resting on your middle finger. It gives you tight control and precision, great for detail, outlines, and refining your drawing. This is my go-to grip when I'm working on smaller areas or facial features in a portrait. It's especially useful for pen drawings like the one I'm working on now. You'll see how I switch between the overhand and writing grip as I build up the face. The advantages of this grip is the amount of detail and control you can achieve. However, you can tense up easily and your strokes can become stiff if you overuse it, especially on larger drawings. Drawing beginners tend to only use the writing grip within their drawings. However, there's other grips that you can use to create your drawing, so don't just stick to the writing grip. If this video is helping you, smash that like button and subscribe to the Portrait Guru. I've got plenty more tips and videos like this coming your way in the future. The Underhand Grip. I use the Underhand Grip the least if I'm honest. This one's a bit trickier, especially for drawing beginners. However, it's worth trying to see the different sorts of strokes you can create. Hold the pencil underneath your hand, pressing it against your ring finger or pinky. You'll move mostly from your shoulder and elbow, like the overhand grip, but with a different wrist angle. It's great for horizontal shading, soft gradients, and wide tonal work. Some artists love it for its expressive feel, especially in life drawing, as it's loose and also gestural. It takes time to get smooth control from this drawing grip, and it's not ideal for fine detail. I still recommend that you practice this drawing grip, but it may take longer to become comfortable in contrast to other drawing grips, especially if you're a beginner. Still, for sketching large areas or trying something looser and practicing and experimenting with your drawing, it's a handy option to explore. And that's it. 3 pencil grips, how and when to use each one. Smash that like button, subscribe to the Portrait Guru, and drop me a comment below if you've got any questions or want to share your favorite grip. Then I highly recommend you check out this video coming up.